So, Solara, 23. You're stripping away.
Oh.
Sorry, I had to. Fruitless to have a direction to go. Wait, let's say fruitless to have a direction to go. Interesting. Okay, so it's saying that there's nothing that you can get. It's either you don't have a direction to go, or the direction you go will do you no good. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what they mean by that. So, until the old is so utterly stripped from you that you have no choice but to think in new ways, you will only recreate old patterns. Do not imagine to the future and make plans now. Bring your energy back to the center and honor the process of transformation. What has worn out? Is there a less painful way to let this go? What is underneath the surface, right? Then Earth Elemental, Timberwolf.
Nice.
All right. Instinct, guidance, belonging, and order. You know, Timberwolf is just the wolf, like wolf pack mentality, wolf family values, wolf huntings, and, you know, all those wolfy. We basically get all the good wolfy characteristics around here, right? Right. So, instinct, guidance, belonging, and order. You know, combined with what stripping away is talking about, it's kind of got a very... It's got a certain almost stoicism to it. In our focus position, we've got more theming. We've got stag again, and it's reversed again here in the focus position, right? You're struggling to really kind of step into your power. You're really struggling to step into your personal power, and you don't know what it's about. And Yunga has popped up again. Yunga, so that means that your focus position is also going to be your highlighted, your emphasized position in this reading. Yera has popped again, right? So this strength is meant to come over time. It's meant to come that you're still figuring out where all these pieces fit, right? You know, so you're probably closer to it than you realize. It's just how your relationship with time is going to pan out based on how well you figure out where things belong in this world that may be of concern to you. In our origins, or Earth, we have Ace of Bows again.
Again.
Reversed. So Spark of Life, reversed, and Uhruj. Alright, so you have here, if you're looking into your literal strength, you have to be inspired to do something new with your strength, right? There's something new you gotta do. You have to make this will to act emerge out of you, right? That's what you've been lacking. Like, this is in Origins, right? So you've got this strength here, but you've also been struggling to initiate, right? And you've struggled to initiate this whole time with finding that Verdandi are worth. Page of Stones reversed. The Lynx, represented by a lynx here. So, Page of Stones. You need to get more familiar with the resources that you have around you to do this thing. You have things around you that you are not working on, right? It's just like, you know, for me, you know, it would be like my Page of Stones would be like my guitar. If I don't pick up my guitar, I don't get better at playing guitar.
It's
Plain and
usually
simple, right? So you've got to pick up the things. You got Yetta here, so you got to figure out all these different things that have a correspondence to each other. How are you supposed to put it all together, right? I've got a guitar, I've got an amp, I've got microphones, mixers, I've got recording software. I can make music out of that. I have my own setbacks, which is why you see me making like really shitty scratch tracks, because of my lack in ability that I have to get up to be something that sounds like something more exciting that I could be more proud of. and that people will get interested in, and it becomes that thing like, I'm in a mood. I gotta listen to some Zeralath today and get fucking pumped, right? You know, like nobody's thinking to themselves, I need to listen to Zeralath's shitty scratch track because that's gonna get me going in the gym, right? People are listening to that and saying, I hope Steve actually fucking figures his shit out. He seems like a decent fucking player who's fun, right? And that's probably what a lot of people are fucking saying. And they're right. They're right to say so. You was. See, aren't we glad I brought up death?
So glad. Just...
Now we get to go through the eye of the needle with Solara. See, Solara, we've pulled the scariest rune in the deck for you. Just for you, sweetheart. So, you're probably playing with the wrong things. I hope you don't hear that. Do you hear that on my end?
Unfortunately, but...
Gotcha. There's some loud freaking construction. They're renovating the side of the house just outside and across the driveway. The very small driveway. So sorry about that. Can't do much about it from here, but I don't think you can hear it, but it's not... I'm still over it,
yes,
right?
You.
Good.
We still hear you more than the construction going on.
Good.
I mean, this is
Okay.
everyday life, people. That's what you get
Yep.
when you're doing it from home.
So Solara, you're doing something you're gonna have to give up. Right now you're doing something you're gonna have to give up because that's the thing that you are spending time with that is not productive towards this stag, towards this focus. You're gonna have to give that up and start working with what is supposed to resonate with what you know deep down inside this reading's really about. Alright? Then, skuld. But, ultimately, what are we saying that you should do? Seven of Vessels, morning. Right? So, morning, we're talking about there's an emotional reflection here, is what's being expressed, by the Seven of Vessels, right? You're looking at how you have felt about this whole period of time, and
God,
it is a little distracting for me too.
it's a little
It'll be all
annoying.
right. Just a little bit, but so anyway, yeah. So this is it's a reflection period. It's an acceptance period too, right? You're accepting that something you kind of had your heart set about how things are supposed to go. You're admitting to yourself is probably not really going to pan out the way that you hoped, right? And so that's this reflection is what's grieving in that respect, right? And so that's going to correspond to, like I said, you got the Uwaj rune in the previous position. You're going to have to let go of something that is not conducive to the learning process that you need to come into this inner strength of your stag here. And then we have Ansus. In this reflective process you're going through, it's going to become very clear what you're dropping and what you're picking up to put things into alignment. You've got no reversed runes, which is great. Even with Uwaj, it's great. And then our Whispering Wood. Like the Yera rune, we have time. Time. Embrace in the dewdrops of life before they disappear with the morning sun. Embrace with the dewdrops of life before they disappear with the morning sun. So, take the time to embrace the things that come up naturally in your life that are temporary, right? Your ability to seize things that, you don't have it for the day. You may have it for the hour. This kind of thing. The far more fleeting things that we hardly have the time for. That, in conjunction with these reflections in mourning, is going to be a big critical element, Follow your instincts, your guidance, get support from your people, your pack, right? Whom you belong to. And then order is in here, which also means just like you becoming fully aware of your place and what you're here to do.
Awesome.